Actually in this one yesterday. This is the projects. Yeah, I'm sure they won too right there, I'm sure. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's just see. So definitely more videos. I'm gonna do more videos because I need to physically talk to somebody that lives here so they can give me a real in depth. What's up, man? How you doing? They can give me more of an in-depth understanding how it feels to live in the projects here. What's the rules? What's the regulations? How much it costs? And different things like that.
This is a 4-room public housing flat in Singapore. It's made up of 3 bedrooms, a living room, 2 toilets, and a kitchen. Since the 1980s, the majority of our homes are actually made up of modular parts like these. Precast technology is what has helped this small country build big.
I was on a live earlier today, and my friend, hold on for a second, guys, I got a lot going on here. I was on a live earlier today, and my friend, King Kong, shout out to King Kong and his family. And he said, every place has public housing, which I knew that, but I didn't know it was to this extent. Damn, this one is definitely a lot nicer, guys. Definitely a lot nicer than this one, these public housing places over here. Definitely a lot nicer. Let's keep going, man. One thing I can say too, man, the people from Singapore are really nice people. The people from Singapore, the Malaysians, and the Singapore people are very nice people, man. I've been to other places in Asia, and when I mean nice, they're like friendly. They're friendly. They talk to you. They communicate with you. Everybody I try to communicate with and talk to me. So it makes everything a lot easier for me to give you guys an understanding, because I'm feeling my way through, but this is something that's not really documented on YouTube like that, especially from content creators from the States. But I did not know so many people lived in these type of houses. We just gonna walk through so you can check it out. And like I said, I don't feel any danger here. Like if you're in the States and you're in the projects, you're kind of like up on edge because you don't know what could happen. But here is nice, as you can see. This is public housing right here. That's how they living. That's how they living. I don't know the name of this one. It can't be the same as the other one. The other one was it was the Eco Crescent. I don't know what this one is. But do you notice something about there? It's no noise. There's nobody yelling. There's nobody screaming. No people were hanging out a little bit at the other one, but it's an interesting situation here, man. So this is real footage. So I'm gonna do a lot of videos here because I want to talk to the people. So I figure the more I'm out and about in here, I can talk to the people and they can give me more of a feel. If this is this is some nice public housing here. Look at this. Take our time, man. Look at this, man. This one is definitely nice if you live here. Definitely nice. Little basketball court right here. Some people hanging out. Keep going. When you're a content creator, man, sometimes it's hard to talk to people. You know, I'm used to it, but I'm gonna try to find somebody to talk to. I always go on my vibe, who to talk to. I could just talk to anybody, but I like to go on my vibe. So we're gonna find somebody that we can talk to so they can explain this a lot better than I can. My buddy, my tour guide buddy, he's working right now. My boy Zeke, he's working right now. If he was available, he can explain a lot of this, you know, in real time and make it real easy for you guys. Let me take the camera off me, let you see what's going on. This is this is unbelievable. Parking lot there. This one is nice. This one is real cozy. This is real nice there. I don't know if you guys can see back there. It's a playground for the kids. Like I said, they have everything in these complexes to make it easy. For the people. Eating Oaks Courts. That's what they call it. I guess it's called Eating Oaks Courts. Right here. It's like a maze. I'm trying to get out of here, but it's like a maze. But this is what I see. Like I said, we'll find somebody to talk to. I ain't never scared. This is interesting. This is unique. This is how they live out here, man. This is very, very, very interesting. But I'm walking through because I want to let you. I don't smell no urine smell. I don't hear no music. It's clean. As you can see, look how clean is it. Very clean. Very clean. And I know their housing project situation with this, the public housing thing, been around since they started this around 1964. They've been doing this. How do I get out of here, man? This is public housing. Unbelievable. It's a cloudy day out here, guys, as you can see. Cloudy day. I brought my umbrella in case I need it. Today I'm on my way to a hostel. So I got my stuff with me, but nothing stopped me. I still got to do my videos, so I was like, let me just walk and talk and show you, what's going on around me. I keep it real. So I wanted to cover a lot of ground so you guys can see a lot, but let me see if I can show you again. Look at this, man. Look at this. So if you're just tuning in and you're watching the video, in their projects, public housing, and I'm showing them, but yeah, it's totally, their public housing is completely different from what we are used to. Complete, like, night and day difference. I don't even know where to cross that. I know I need to get on the other side of the street. You know, there's no element of danger or nothing like that. It's just totally different. Totally different. As you see. In my projects, we are actually in the safest projects you could ever be in the world. Like, this is unbelievable. Gotta find a way, see where I can cross at the street. Very peaceful country, very laid back. Like I said, we don't hear nothing. They must have some kind of noise regulation or something, because this is hold on, guys, we almost at this corner. This is I think this is like the entrance, so I'll show you this. So, look at this. 80% of Singapore people live in the projects. 80% of Singapore people live in public housing. I think that might be the title for the video. We're gonna keep walking down because I gotta go to this mall. So I'm gonna, I wanna show you guys as much of Singapore as possible. Like I said, it's one of them countries that get overshadowed, overlooked. And your boy Philly Dom is trying to, I'm not putting it on a map. They already put themselves on a map with a lot of their accomplishments, but I want to, we're across the street now. I want to highlight them and let people see, because this is stuff you don't really hear about it. Last night, or the other night, I went to Marina Bay. That's what you know. Everybody knows Marina Bay. It's a bay there. It's a hotel there. It's a casino there. It's real nice, really upscale place. Might cost you a little, but might cost you a lot. The rooms there were $500. That's a hotel and stuff, but trying to get back on this main street so I can keep walking down. Hopefully they let me do what I do, but guys, once again, this is the projects, man. I can't make this up. This is their projects. This is their public housing. This is public housing in Singapore. 80%, I'm gonna keep saying it throughout the video, 80% of the people live in these public housing. 80% of them live in public housing, and 90% of them own their property or have a lease, a 99-year lease. The more I do these videos, I'll be more educated on it and I'll have more information to give you. So this is, give me a break. I'm just starting out, so I'm trying to figure everything out. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're gonna check out some of their more of their projects. I know most people didn't know they even had that. He didn't even bump his horn, man. So tomorrow I'm gonna stay at a hostel. I'm trying to mix it up, like I said, down the street. Not down the street from here, but close to the bus station that I take to leave out of the country. I'm gonna stay there. So I just figured I'd do a walkthrough. But right now, man, wish me blessings. I don't believe in luck or anything. Blessings that I can talk to somebody in one of these houses. I should have talked to the girl earlier. I should have just went over there and talked to her. That was my fault. Oh man, what do we have here? It's always something. They doing some construction work here. All I want to do is pass. They're doing something here. There's some more public houses. We're gonna walk through over there as I've seen them. And look at this, man. Once again, look. Woo! Singapore. Doing some construction work here. Well, they constantly building here. One thing I can see, they're constantly building. What's up, fellas? How you doing? They looking at me because I got the camera. People be panicking when they see the camera. Let me let this biker guy go through. Oh, he going that way. Okay. 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 Banging. This is another housing. Right here. So we walk through like 2 or 3 of them today. Well, this is the third one. And this is the apartment complex right here, the public housing right here, for sure. This is it right here. So let's walk inside and go in there. Like I said, I'm gonna keep coming here. Eventually somebody will give me a tour of their apartment and let me see everything. So let's make it inside of the projects. You know, a lot of content creators wouldn't want to do stuff here because, you know, it's kind of, they would say it's kind of boring because, you know, it's not like there's no drug addict out and no drunk person stumbling through the complex. There's nobody doing drugs, you know. Everything is pretty well organized here. Everything, even with their public housing. So this is something different. This is something unique that throws everything off. How you doing today, man? There you go. I'm gonna keep pushing on through. I gotta find somebody. He just looked at me. Gotta find somebody that's willing to talk with me. I would never do this in like places in New York, in Boston, just walk through there. Look at this, the bike is here. I would never, because I'd be worrying about my safety. You know, like I said, we're in the project, public housing. HDB, and that's what they call them here. Look at that. Oh my goodness, there's a piece of trash on the floor. Somebody forgot to pick up that trash. This is a rarity. There's all that residence corner, their bikes. Look at that. It's almost, you almost gotta come with a tour guide here, cause man, nobody hanging out, man. I guess they gotta pay that $700 or $1,500 rent. It's between $700 and $1,500 mortgage payment. I don't want to say rent, cause most of them own it, but they still paying something. You know they paying on it. I'm gonna give you a feel. You know what I mean? It's not the the coolest toy because they don't really have drama. You know, I know drama sells and people want to see this happening and they want to see that happening here. In their projects, it's not like that. I mean, literally, it's about 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Like at least, let me see what time is it. Hold on, I'm gonna give you the exact time. I want to be real with you guys, transparent and real as possible. Right now, it's 4:07. And you barely hear like a pin drop out here. This is Singapore for you. So that's why some people say, oh, it's something like it's boring here. No, it's just rules and regulations and people follow it, man. It's a real laid back, cool vibe here in Singapore, man. Like you don't hear nothing, man. I can't make this up. We're walking through public housing right now and you don't hear a pin drop. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. This would never be like this in New York City. You don't even see nobody out. It's almost like a ghost town. Okay, one guy's over there. I just walked by. But look at this, man. Look at this, people. We're in the projects, public housing. This is a different type of vibe here. Look at this. Look at this. Clean. You don't see no graffiti on the walls. You don't see none of that. They live different here in Singapore. This is a different type of vibe out here in Singapore. Different type of vibe. They can probably get a blueprint on housing. So they're definitely successful at what they're doing. Look at this. And once again, 80% of the people live here, live in projects in Singapore. 80% of them live in public housing in Singapore. Wow, this is interesting. I could literally walk into every project here. I wouldn't care. It's safe. I don't feel stressed. Nobody's hanging out. Everybody's at work or at school or wherever else they doing or retired, whatever their situation is. Look at this, man. Let's keep going. I hear a little music. Somebody got a radio on here. It's because they got their windows open. But the music, the radio was low. Sound like listening to the radio or something. Or they playing something, on their laptop or something, or the TV's on. Yeah, I might have to keep coming back here so I can show y'all something. Yeah, this is it's like they heard I was coming and they was all in there like, Fully Tom's recording today, stay in the house. Let's go over this way, because we can't find anybody on that end. Let's go over this way. I'm on my way to a hostel, so I was like, let me check this out for you guys. So that's why you probably hear me lugging something. It's not your imagination. It's actually what's going on. And plus, I want to show you much of Singapore as I can. I wonder if that one is a housing project right there. They say 80%, so that could be a housing project right there too. And look, they got the double-decker. They got the double-decker buses there. Shout out to Singapore, man. Singapore is different. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's go. I wonder if they have houses too that are not just apartments, but do they have actual houses that are H. D. You see that? What's going on? They gotta have housing. That's the houses that they use as public housing as well too. That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was thinking. I'm so, man, this could be more than likely, guys. This is public housing too. More than likely. 80%. That means only 20% of the places here are not public housing. And these places are like little, well, they the main apartments on the first level. Back in here. We'll keep moving our way through. How you doing today, man? I can't make this up, man. It's just nobody here, man. I'm not trying to be funny. Like, look, nobody. Guess they all at work, man. I guess they working long hours to pay for this apartment complex they have here. That's the elevator. It's monitored by the police, they say. So you go to the different floors. Another trash bin they got there. Their mailboxes. Yo, I can't make this up. This is not me. This is. He like, yo, Philly, where the people at? They here. They far and in between. It's far and in between that you see some people here. I can't make this up. This is what's in front of me. Look, there's a couple right there, but this is what it is here. Once again, 80% of the people in Singapore live in public housing. We call them projects back home in the States, because I'm from the States, and that's what we say. So projects is like a nickname. Cleanest project, like I said, no urine smell, no noise, safe, everything our projects are not back at home. And I'm sure the maintenance is on, the maintenance is doing their job and everything, because it's definitely a wonderful place to, if you had to be in the projects, you would probably want to be in the projects in Singapore. You probably would want to be in the projects in Singapore. You'd be probably happy to be in the projects in Singapore. I'm not making this up. I was going to talk to that guy, but he's talking to somebody on the phone. Asia in general, everybody are like really quiet and relaxed. Yeah, that's why a lot of content creators don't want to be here. It's not really too much. It's not too much action going on at all, as you can see. Some guys hanging out there, probably playing dominoes or some kind of card game. They're all hanging right there in a little common area back there. I was actually in this one yesterday. This is the projects. Yeah, I'm sure they won too right there, I'm sure. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's just see. So definitely more videos. I'm gonna do more videos because I need to physically talk to somebody that lives here so they can give me a real, in depth. What's up, man? How you doing? They can give me more of an in-depth understanding how it feels to live in the projects here. What's the rules? What's the regulations? How much it costs? And different things like that. I think I saw a maintenance guy there, but he was so busy doing his maintenance work, I didn't want to bother him. Yeah, if I was in the city, New York, I would have saw like 100 people, and they would have been staring me down with the camera like, "You got permission to come here and record like this, homie?" I'm cleaning it up, it would have been a lot harsher than that to me, but that's it is. Let me let this guy pass real quick. Talking on the phone. And we're in the east side of the town. Look at this guy, man. Let me go around here we go. So that's it for now. Talk to you guys in the next video.